Yo, SV, I gotta let him know real quick, man.
What is up with it, Jenkins family?
And so, yeah. So we ended up not going through to trying to get something in Cal City. We told Arvin we're gonna wait and try to get something out here. Boom. Nothing comes through.
The loan only lasts what is it, 90 days?
Yeah.
90 days? So it lasted about 90 days, right? So we kind of let that go, and we was like, you know what, babe, we're just gonna leave this alone and we're gonna try to rent again. And we didn't want to do that, but we were on a plan to get out of her mother and father's way.
Yeah.
Not to say that they were addressing that like, you guys are in our way, you guys are just taking up too much space. Not to me. They weren't making us feel like we were you know, in their way at all. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we understand. We started to feel how we felt being in the room with our kids, just in one room. And we started to think about, if we feel like that in a 4-room, imagine how your mom and dad feel in a house. Even though they have their own space, it's still grown people and little kids. Sorry, y'all, the camera died. Or not died, it actually
Overheated.
So I'm trying to speed it up. We was trying to get out the house. So we made a plan. What we're gonna do is look for a place to rent. We started looking, couldn't find no places. Got denied at a couple places. We had the money. What happened? What? Man, that must be good. That was a good piece, huh?
It's a Sunset Ridge.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We got accepted there.
We got accepted at Sunset Ridge.
But they wanted our deposit was gonna be the same price as the rent, which the rent was $2,100. And they wanted they wanted first and last months of $2,100 and the security deposit of $2,100. So that was like $6,000 that they wanted up front for us to move into those wacko apartments over there.
Get out of here.
That always got something happening over there.
Right.
So we was about to get into those. We was like, yeah, we can't wait. We knew the number and everything.
Yeah.
And then found out with that, and then we was like, oh, well, let's pull a loan out and stuff like that, like how we did for Kyle's house. That's what we did for Kyle's house too. We took out loans and everything.
Oh, see? Okay, I got you. I'm just trying to tell them what not to do. God, no. Goodness.
So yeah, we was thinking about getting a loan.
Yeah.
Just to pay them $6,000. $6,000. Can't even say six. It's like $6,000. $6,000.
$6,000.
Just to get in those apartments. And they suck.
They suck.
Sunset Ridges suck. And if you live inside Sunset Ridges, I'm sorry. But you know it sucks up with this apartment. It's a little townhome.
Right.
And, you know, it's a 2-bedroom and 1 bath, but it still gave us our own room.
Our own room.
And the kids had to share still, but we don't care. We don't care about them. We care about us only. So, but we moved out, and we was able to move into these apartments.
Where we're at now, we ended up having to transfer over to another apartment unit while we've been living here. But shout out to Marlene. Just want to cover what Shellise was saying. She really hooked us up just this whole process, this whole time. So now, speeding you guys up to 2021. In the year 2021, once the year starts, we move in here in November, have Thanksgiving, December, Christmas, first time with just us, and then we go visit family, finally visiting family and not seeing them once we wake up.
Yeah.
Which was happy and sad, because we was like, man, we kind of missed them. So let's finish this video real quick. I just stabbed y'all in the face. So let's finish this video. Alright, so December. Boom. December comes. Boom, we come into 2021. Mind you, this is 2021 coming out of 2020. COVID's still happening. We didn't get COVID at all. January come and Shellise want to come home sniffing, coughing, lollygagging. And I said, did you sanitize them fingertips?
I did, you guys. I did. I sanitized. I was the one going out getting the food and stuff.
She was.
What was he doing?
I was working.
No,
I was working.
Playing games.
I was not playing no game. I was working from home.
I was playing games sometimes.
But let's be honest.
Anyways,
He
had it too, so don't play me. No, okay.
You know what happened? We went to go wash clothes.
Oh.
That's what happened. We went to go wash clothes, and he went to go use the bathroom, and somebody boo-booed, and he said it really stunk. He said it really stunk. And he came into the car and said, "Oh, babe, I don't know. Their boo-boo didn't smell." He said it didn't smell right. It didn't smell right. And I was like, "Ooh, babe." So he brought it from somebody's boo-boo to me, and I caught it real fast.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that probably is where we got it from, because that mess smelled like toxic, potent, like, man, it was like somebody died in his butt. Like, TMI, but man, oof, R.I.P.
Yeah.
to that bathroom. So we get COVID. COVID lasts 14 days. Now, who got affected by it first was Shellise. Shellise had COVID 1 week down. Boom. I'm taking care of Shellise, the kids, and boom, I'm doing my thing. I was taking care of her. I'm not going to let this go. I was taking care of her. So anybody that be thinking I'm not taking care of her, I said I was bringing her teas. I was making her breakfast. I was bringing her food. I was taking care of her. Okay? And then I came upstairs one day to bring her tea, and she looked at me, and I was looking like this.
Yeah, he looked horrible.
But my eyes was dark.
He was sweating.
I was sweating.
And I was like, you don't look too good.
But I had just walked upstairs, and I was like, I don't understand.
He was out of breath walking upstairs, and that was one of the symptoms of the COVID.
Yeah. So we ended up getting me tested. Then I ended up with COVID. Yep. Then we get the kids tested again, because we're like, okay, if me and Shellise got COVID, then one of the kids got COVID. So, mind you, Chriselle ended up having COVID, but her symptoms was the most mild out of everybody.
She was fine.
She was fine. And it kind of was beneficial to everything, because the kids were still doing school online. So all I had to do was make sure they logged in, did their homework. Caitlin kept his mask on. My mind, she was just everywhere, all over me, climbing on my back. But mommy, Shellise, she stayed upstairs for another week.
By myself.
By herself. Tell your story. It's probably the worst time of your life.
I was alone for 14 days in the room by myself.
I'm sorry, baby.
I can't believe I did it.
Me neither.
I was watching shows. Shows I don't even like watching. I was watching those. It was horrible. It was. And I kept telling him, like, let me just come upstairs. Because I had, like, mine was mild.
It was.
It was one night where I had the fever and the chills. That was it.
Yeah.
The other times, that's when I lost my taste and my smell and stuff like that. But everything else, I was fine. I was watching TikToks, trying to do my own TikTok dances upstairs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's true.
David was the one who got it worse. And he looked like he had it worse. But he was helping me out at the same time. He was taking care of me while feeling like how he was feeling. But by the time he got tested and knew that he had COVID, he already surpassed all the bad stuff. So we was just there.
The whole time I'm taking care of her, I ain't gonna lie, I'm having achy pains, shortness of breath. I'm having pain, headache constantly, pain in my neck.
Yeah, he was feeling horrible.
My feet were getting swollen a little bit, and it was just bad. But I wasn't telling her, because I was like, COVID leaves, and we just go through our lives after that.
Yeah.
Go through 2020, celebrate birthdays, go to Vegas.
2021.
2021. Celebrate birthdays. We went to Vegas. we enjoyed each other.
Yeah.
Mind you, I feel like, this is what I feel like, what we were lingering with, like the depression and stuff that we were dealing with in 2020, it kind of fell over into 2021. Even though we moved to our own places, we were still depressed. We were still doing the same trend, eating out a lot, eating horrible. And so for those that don't know, I feel like this is what happened, and we're going to get to the parts of what's going on with me medically. October comes, and no, not even October, July, August, September, October, September, after our anniversary, I started feeling some things. I started feeling like
Shortness of breath.
shortness of breath.
His feet were swollen.
My feet were swollen bad. Like,
His stomach was hurting. He couldn't even sleep on his stomach.
couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all,
At
really.
all.
I was sleeping on my knees. And
For weeks.
for weeks. Like every night, just imagine every night, women and significant others watching your partner laying on their side, on their knees, just couldn't even sleep. And I put a pillow down just to rest my knees, but
His feet were swollen. His legs and feet were
swollen. So I we end up going to the doctor after 3 weeks of that. We get there, we go in there. Shellise couldn't go in with me, and they start testing me, and they started moving a little faster, right? They test my heart, they're checking this, they do blood, do the IV. They asked me, hey, do you want to get your flu vaccine because it's September? I said, yeah, go ahead and give me the shot because I've been getting it anyways. Let's go ahead and get the flu shot. I don't want the COVID vaccine. I'll get the flu because I already been doing the flu shot.
Yeah.
I know it sounds backwards to those that already got the COVID shot, but I'm good off of that. Then they come back and say, Mr. Jingis, it looks like something's going on with your heart. We're not sure what it is, but it just doesn't look right. And so I'm like, what? What's going on? So, long story short, we end up getting in the car. They said, you need to go to the hospital. We could take you in the ambulance. I was like, no, I don't want no ambulance bill. I'll take myself to the hospital. It's like, Mr. Jingis, you need to go to the hospital. We're not playing with you. I said, okay. So, to make sure I went to the hospital, they left the IV in my arm. And I signed a slip saying it's okay for them to leave the IV in my arm. We get in the car. Shellise drives me all the way to Panorama City, Kaiser. Get into Kaiser. I wait for not days. It felt like days. I wait for hours. They took me into the next day, which was like 1 in the morning, and they ended up taking me all the way up to ICU. Once I get to ICU, they started explaining to me that my heart was at 20%, my kidneys was at 4%, and that I'm gonna need to do dialysis or take medication to see if my kidneys will go back into its regular function. But as for my heart is at 20%, and you're gonna need medication to get that back going. So,
Heart failure. They said he had heart failure and kidney failure.
yeah, at the same time. And at that time I was like 290, 280, something like that. No, I was like 268 because I had started already the process of losing weight.
275.
It was 275. Shellise remembers. Good job, baby. A real one. No gang signs. No gang signs. Alright, apparently the camera has a plot on us, and the camera keeps turning off. That was not the middle finger, just so you guys know. It's the ring finger. It's the Christian way of flipping people off. That's what we're gonna do is just end the video here. You guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. You made me say button. I was trying to say button, then you made me switch up what I was trying to say.
Did I?
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the notification bell, Lord.
Y'all hit that notification bell, Lord. Praise Him. When you hit the notification, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And when you come back, tell a friend to watch the Jiggies Family. And always remember, today is the day. And always stay motivated. Peace.
Peace.
No, 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 no.